Welcome to Head Full of Radio, where a longtime Radiohead fan goes through the whole recorded discography alongside his friend, who's only familiar with the song Creep. Will we agree on the songs? Can I convert him into a fan? Let's find out. Welcome to episode 95. We're in the month of November. Wait, isn't there a new president now, or is that soon?
I think it's soon. I feel like that's like December going into
election.
January.
Oh, shit. You're not going to believe this.
Hmm?
It's today.
Is it really?
Tuesday, November 5th. So
no, that's early.
That's today. As you can tell, we recorded this a while ago. So this is a perfect time for me to tell you the title of this song. And if you live in America, it's a reminder to go out and vote. Get it?
Oh.
Because today's song is a reminder.
I do get it. It's great.
Yeah. Go out and vote.
This is going to be an interesting time for sure.
A Canadian, two people that don't live in your country are telling you to vote.
But I mean, it matters though. Like
it does matter. Yes.
Yeah.
We
even for us.
Yeah, we will keep our politics aside because that's not what you're here for.
Absolutely.
But if we're listening to Radiohead, you can kind of tell which way we lean.
Or do you? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's a good point. Anyway, let's get into a reminder. Now it starts with a voice in a train station in Prague. As you can see by the lyrics up here, it says, whatever that says.
Right.
I don't know how to read Czech, but it does translate to please end up entering or exiting. The doors are closing. Next station.
We love a transport reference.
That was good, right? So this song, you want to hear some quotes about this one from Thom?
Always.
Thom says that song was written it was weird actually. It was written on one of those days off you have on a tour where you literally, all you can do is sit in your hotel room because there's nothing. It was a Sunday, and it was someplace near Hershey, Pennsylvania. I think so. I have no idea where. And there was just nothing to do. And I just had this idea of someone writing a song, sending it to someone saying, if I ever lose it, you can just pick up the phone and play me it back to remind me. So that's it.
Cool.
It was written on Johnny's guitar. It was funny because I was listening to Farrah Saunders this morning. I don't know who Farrah Saunders is. And that's where it's all from. And Miles Davis and all that. We just totally fell in love with the Fender Rhodes on this record. Fender Rhodes is a keyboard, but yeah, I don't know what Farrah Saunders is, but
yeah, I don't know anyone, so
that's just well, if he's talking about Miles Davis, Farrah Saunders. Well, that didn't help. Googling Farrah Saunders did not help. Farrah Saunders music. Oh, it's spelled. Farrah Saunders was an American jazz saxophonist.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess that makes sense with Miles Davis. So that's there you go. Yeah. Would you like to just jump into this song?
You know what? No, I think that's enough for today. No, let's do it.
Well, here we go. Here's a reminder. And not to just vote. Go! There's that train station.
Well, this is cool so far.
Yeah.
I think we spoke about you listening to this
on a bus.
Were you on a bus?
Yeah, I was on a bus. Yeah. So it's funny that it's on a train because I was on a bus.
All right. I was going to reference more the fact that you used it to get to sleep, because something about this is very soothing and helping me.
Yeah.
Feel relaxed. Given what you told me about the backstory, I feel like it's not going to stay that
way. Well, there are lyrics coming.
Yeah. It really draws me in.
Yeah, his voice is very soft too. I've never heard these lyrics. Like, I've always just listened to it and never paid attention to what he was saying, just how he was singing it. You know?
Yeah, I wonder if that's part of what's drawing me in. Like, I'm really trying to listen out for what he's specifically saying.
Yeah, some things I can hear what he's saying. Other things, it's like I just,
you
know.
Never heard the word shit just sung that way before. I think there's something very powerful about those lyrics.
Yeah, it's very specific. It's yeah. It's pretty crazy how like it's just to the point.
Yeah. It's just, you're right. He doesn't have to say, he's saying exactly what it means.
Yeah. There's no chorus either. There's, the bridge is what brings it together. It's just it's almost like an incomplete complete song.
Yeah.
You can't add more to that, but it's still not your average verse chorus verse thing.
Yeah. It's almost like interlude type vibes, but like more complete, as you say. Like,
agreed.
Interesting. I don't know, like I really did like it. Like, it's strange because as much as we're saying it's like, right, it's not got like a chorus necessarily. I feel like it works for what it is.
Yeah.
Even just the lyrics, like I like the idea that he's like talking about like the whole, if we're still speaking, like, but then is also talking about reminding him of, like very intimate things, like how, when I kissed you, how much I really meant it. So it's just like a really like, I don't know, like something about just expressing that is just very like cool to me.
Yeah.
Um,
Agreed.
because I'm sure we've all got people in our lives that maybe were once bigger parts of it that aren't, and you can maybe reflect on like the times when things were a lot better.
Wow, that's very deep of you.
Yeah, it's very strange just to like see it written down and like think about the people that maybe you're not speaking to anymore.
By the way, speaking of that, as of right now, just to tell you when this is being recorded, the eclipse is happening outside my apartment.
Wow. So big day, both eclipse on the past, and presidential election in the present.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. At the time of a reminder of all things.
Yeah, so it's happening kind of right now.
That's so cool.
I'm not actively watching it because I'm inside hanging out with you.
Right. Well, I appreciate you being here. But that's so cool.
And I don't have the glasses.
Sure.
Right. That's important.
You don't want to pull.
So I want to apologize for me eclipsing your conversation.
No, I mean it's a very specific moment. You have to acknowledge these things. Yeah, so like just something about the lyrics kind of like hit me on that level where I was like, damn. And yeah, it was just very powerful while still managing to be like quite understated.
So how do you manage rating that on that level then?
I think again, I remember when we had, I can't remember what it was, but do you remember there was that very unique setup in, what was it, OK Computer? And that was another thing where I was like, this is so out there, almost like not rating.
Was that Fit or Happier? Was that the one with the computer?
Yes, that's the one. Yes. Yeah. I feel like, obviously not quite to fully that extent, but like, I feel like I'm not necessarily rating this against necessarily the same scale of those other things. It's more so just like the vibe. And I feel like because it managed to hit me on like a deeper level, I feel like I will give it an edge and a half.
Okay. I'm going to give this one an ed. I've always liked this song, but I feel like the incompleteness gets me probably differently than it does for you. Like it, I do like it, but yeah, I just find it sort of. Now that I'm reading the lyrics, I found this song sort of meandering in a way. I think if you listen to it with the rest of the songs that in the order that I'm used to, it sort of felt like it was out of place.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a good old Ed.
Solid Ed.
Yeah. That's all I got.
But that's very fair. And especially, I think, especially when you're listening to, is this considered an album? What's the tech?
Well, it's an extended single.
Right. So the placement of these things does matter. So if you are getting that feeling that things are kind of out of place, it doesn't hit the same.
Right. Yeah. Well, thank you, sir. We hope everyone who listens to it in the United States achieves their goal of whoever they want to be president, I guess.
For sure.
And that's all I got. I have a phone call coming in, so hold on a second. Let's listen to me talk. Hello? That's me? Good, how are you? Yes. Yeah, that I was going to come down and check on that, but I figured I'd just wait. That's all good. Sure. No, that's okay. You can Englishize that name as much as you want. Either one's good. Yeah. I can come down to the office. I don't really do much. Yeah, I can come by tomorrow. Is there like a time around noonish? Or like early afternoon? Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye. Sorry about that.
Worries. This podcast is recorded on Discord and is edited in GarageBand. The intro and outro music are Radiohead covers and can be found on Spotify under the band Lift. That's Lifte, with F as in Foxtrot. Also, find us on TikTok and Vimeo under the name @Headful of Radio.